All right, everybody, how's it
Oh,
going?
it's all
The scrubs are back to blow up when try variants or whatever we're doing today. How are you guys doing?
Oh, pretty
Hello,
well.
everyone.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Hey, Scrubs. Hey, chat.
So this is Amanda, or known as Amanda. How do you say Amandala? Amandala. I never know how to say it.
I guess it's a mandala. I actually was given that nickname by a friend in middle school, and then having to think of a username, it just became my username for the rest of time.
There you go. That works. It's easy enough.
I thought when I saw it at first, it was like the like Natalie Portman's character from the not newest Star Wars movies, but like
Princess Amidala.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Sometimes people say like a mandala, like the item.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. At first too, I was like, I wasn't 100% sure, so I wanted to clear the air and make sure we were all on the same page.
Wait, that's like the board game, right? Or with the marbles.
No,
right?
That's
Mancala.
Close. All right.
Yeah, Chess Latte. Hope you're happy I made it. My wife actually didn't seem to care. She said it, even though it's Mother's Day, she let me stream. So she gave me the go ahead.
Your gift to her is this 2 hours away from.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I think that's Nelson Mandela.
Man.
All right, let's just play word association.
Yeah, with 2 hours of scrubs trying to figure out what words mean.
It might work.
Mandolin. No.
Mandolins are great instruments.
Yeah, that's true.
We have a lot of bluegrass here in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You're down. Yeah. So you're in Texas. So we got Texas, Colorado, and Virginia today.
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Oh
Beautiful.
man, Baby
Wait,
Yoda.
where is it? Right there.
Do we want to? Oh, nice. Do you want to introduce yourself, Amanda, but beyond your username?
Okay. No, I mean that's really all there is to me.
You're just a name.
No, I'm Amanda. I live in Texas, and let's see, I'm a software engineer. Found chess in January, I think. January or February, whenever Tata Steel was. I had a friend who was watching it and turned it on Twitch while I was doing chores, and then pulled it up on my phone. And I had played when I was a kid, but you start messing around and you're like, oh, I'm really bad at this and I don't want to be bad at it anymore. So then I started
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
That's a long, dark road you go down.
And now you're
I don't wanna
really
be
good
bad
at
at
chess,
this
right? You
anymore.
don't suck anymore.
It's weird that we made a show about that too. Like, I don't
Well,
know.
see, I realize I think I'm the scrubbiest scrub who's ever been on this show so far. So we will we'll enjoy that.
I don't know. Chess Latte's pretty scrubby.
Yeah, that's
I just have to-
besides chess latte.
I just have to trash talk him a little bit.
Yeah, Derek, remember when we beat him?
I do
pretty
remember
great.
that. That was a good
pretty
feeling.
great.
I'm sure he doesn't forget about that either.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have a few other hobbies besides chess. I play ultimate frisbee.
Oh, me too.
Folk songs.
Me too. That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
nice.
I don't, so I can't contribute to that.
Yeah.
I've never played.
I used to be.
Ultimate
I used
frisbee
to
is
write
the
about
one
it.
on the field and not
Mhm.
the one with the baskets. So a lot of people confuse it with disc golf, where you're trying to throw a small disc into some baskets.
And I did that during COVID. So
You
but,
played disc
yeah.
golf?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was like a 9-hole disc golf course on my college campus, I remember. So we would play that.
There was one near near where I went to school, and my friend played a lot. Like he had all the different discs. He was explaining to me like the different weights and all that kind of stuff. But I never got a chance to go out and try it.
I just have the one like long one that was like it was like $10 at Target, right? But
Yeah.
then like walking around campus, you would see these dudes and women sometimes with like their whole bag, like their golf bag of disc golfs and things, and like they would come. Yeah. So
Can I delay Amanda? I don't even know what that means.
Can we get And yeah, and do we want to get started besides
Shit,
that?
noted.
Because I'm not. Yeah, that's a weird request, I think.
Yeah, so yeah, we can get started.
Yeah.
So basically, we're gonna try a bunch of variants. Now, I personally, and I know Amanda said she hasn't. We've never done like any of the variants. Seth and Drew, you guys have played a little bit of the variants or none?
Yep.
Long time ago. And not really. I played like atomic chess with the computer once on Lee Chess. And I still don't think I even understood how it worked.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I have never played any of them. So like I said to the scrubs beforehand, I'm just going to be moving pieces around. There'll be no strategy, but lots of chaos.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how mine's gonna go too. So
Yeah, that's right. I know everything explodes, Jordan. That's it.
And
Yeah, so this should be chaos and fun.
yeah.
in the interest of chaos, I have a proposal for stakes. Chat, do you want to see stakes on this match? Yeah.
Yeah, that's like it's like
I think
kids, do you
that,
want
like-
ice cream?
Yeah, it's chat. Of course they're gonna want stakes. They've been betting like crazy and going insane like the last couple of weeks.
All right. So this horse hat,
Horse hat.
Yeah.
Make
it's
that
like
bigger.
$13. So I propose that the loser of the chess variant match orders the horse hat and records a 1-minute video about why knights are underappreciated pieces. And you can either do it from like first person from the perspective of a knight, or third person as if you're like the head of the knight fan club.
This is incredibly creative.
I love it. I love it. This is great.
Well, so and I like the I like that it's negative. It's only like negative incentive. There's nothing for the winner. Only
No,
the
it's
loser.
just for the loser.
and so it doesn't, first through third don't matter. The only place that matters is last.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And you know, I feel like I'm in danger, you know, as the lowest rated player. I'm going to do my best
That's true.
to try to flip it on its head and, you know, get one of the normal scrubs into this level.
This is it is a gutsy by you.
What
But
Well, and with
if
variants,
they
it
do
could-
what if
it's-
they actually do it live on the Scrubs show as opposed to a recorded video?
No, that
Like
could be
next week.
do that, but
Yeah, that's definitely
So,
doable. And you have to wear the horse hat the whole scrub show.
Yeah.
yeah, Scott's warning us. Scott thinks the hustle is on.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've never actually seen her play. She just could be just trying to trick us all and just trying to smoke us.
She's like,
This has been a
I never
long
played any
time.
of these. I
This is a
just
long-
started at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, spoiler, she only plays variants.
But no, I
Yeah, why does she
I
have a
like the
2,000
commitment.
variance rating? I don't understand. Come on.
You have the idea of this show, right? Like you're willing to put your own humiliation completely on the line for the show and the entertainment of the dojo. And
She
that's
puts
what
it on the line.
about.
I think that's what the people want to see. The people
Right.
want to see the other people being embarrassed from the
That is
safety
true.
Absolutely.
of their homes.
Absolutely.
There's
I
nothing
know
more
that's-
embarrassing
that's
than
why they
losing in chess on
That's why
stream and then
they-
having to wear a horse head.
Hmm.
hmm So let's should we get started?
We can get started. So I think
do we want to poll chat then for our first variant?
we're gonna have to rely on you chat also to try to decide what the next variant is gonna be or what you want to see or
If we're
what
gonna
is
pull them, we need to pick like 4.
yeah.
Right.
So we can probably
So-
put up a poll of maybe 4 different
Maybe 5.
variants, 4 or 5, and then let you pick. And
But I
then
think 4. Keep it because we want it to like have a good, if it's like 5, it might be like 3-2,
So we each pick a variant to propose.
That's a good idea.
we can do that. I'm gonna say atomic. I'll throw out atomic.
Atomic, yeah.
I'm gonna put out Fog of War.
Let's see.
No 4-player chess, guys. We're just gonna
Yeah.
skip that
Yeah.
one.
Also,
No
get yeah,
foreplay.
we're playing 1v1 games, so 2-player games.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fog of War, Atomic. What are I should have looked more at choices. Look, giveaway. That sounds fun. Try to lose your pieces. I
Mhm.
prefer
That's what I
giveaway.
was. That's what I was gonna say because I always lose my pieces. I don't
really
know.
good at
I've
that.
never played this automate game. Did we discuss the automate game while I was out of the room?
We did. That sounded like an enticing option.
Okay.
Although it doesn't sound like you actually play.
No, so it might be a
Might not be
little
the best.
anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
there's
I've never done it.
We played Bug House a couple weeks ago. There's Crazy House, which I don't know how Crazy House works, but
I think that's just, is that with the pieces differently? All right, let's put automate on the poll and chat can decide not to pick it if they
Yeah, that's true. If
Also-
they're picking anyway.
yeah, that's true. King of the Hill was another one that I wanted. You guys.
Okay, actually, there's a poll already up, so we'll just go on that. So we got giveaway, Fog of War, Atomic, and Automate.
And I promise
All right.
not to vote. I will not be voting.
Yeah, I'm
All
not
right.
going to vote either. I'm just going to watch it.
You're not? Okay, fine. I won't.
You can if you want.
Like put some bias into these. Like Seth definitely doesn't want to be the losers.
Atomic's taking the lead.
Well, Drew's already told us he's got one. Like he's got his eye on one, so I got to try to figure out what that is.
So he has some experience, so he's hiding that from us.
It's very well hidden.
Don't
I
vote for
promise.
Automate. I shouldn't say that because of course they will. But...
Yeah, it's either just they're trolling us. But yeah, of course, now you say
literally
that now.
Automate.
Oh my
Automate
God,
is-
it's so close. Look how
You
close it
just
is.
said don't do automate and boom.
This is
it's
the
like,
yeah. Here
not
comes
buy.
here comes someone's gonna spend like 100,000 dojo.
Oh yeah, 3
gold.
checks. I forgot
Oh, yeah,
about
you
that
can
one.
put you can put Dojo Gold in there. It's
Oh
so
no,
true.
no. I think you can make it so you can't buy votes. I think so. Hopefully they did that.
That would be great. Can we? Yeah.
Oh, here comes Automate.
But I
you
imagine
guys are so
automate
funny.
is like that the computer goes through it quickly. I don't think the computer is playing like a 15-minute game.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Yeah,
how
I
it
would
works,
assume
honestly.
so.
I haven't played through it. I was kind of bored if I was doing it myself, but I think it's fun.
I
with,
have
like,
no idea how Fog of War works.
You don't see your opponent's pieces. That's
Yeah,
it.
you can only see your pieces and then any square that they're touching or something.
And anything your pieces can see, you
Are-
can see.
Yeah,
the
how do you
piece.
capture?
So if your bishop can see the piece, you can take it. But if it can't see it, then it's not there.
Oh, but like you don't know if it's defended or not.
No idea.
Yeah. So you can only see the squares you can move to.
Right.
So yeah, you have no idea if it's defended unless you can somehow remember where you saw something move.
Mhm.
Fog of War is out to a lead with only.
Is there a timer?
Fog
left?
of War. Fog of
Yeah.
War. Yeah, it's almost done.
Running down.
All right. I
Um,
can't see the timer for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't see a
Racing
timer, I
Kings
just see the bar.
is an option. I've seen that one on Lead Chess, Alexa. Yeah, so Racing Kings could be another good one.
That's the one to try to race to the center, right?
no,
I don't think-
no.
we don't
That's
do-
King of the Hill.
We don't do like Lee chess though on stream, I believe, because we
Rush
are-
your king to the
That's
8th
stop.
rank.
Yeah,
Oh,
but,
gosh.
but
Oh, I
it
see.
might be Drew. It might be on chess.com. I just know I've only seen it. on
There
Lead
are.
Chess.
I just realized.
Fog of War wins.
Fog of War wins.
All right.
All right. First round pairings. Do you guys like that? Are my idea of like 2 people play, 2 people commentate?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
And I think we already
And
threw
we will be
Amanda under the
leading.
bus, or maybe she threw herself under the bus. I can't remember. So she's going to play first.
Okay.
It wasn't
Um,
me. It was definitely.
So my question is,
It's your
do we just-
initiation for your first scrub show.
Are we just gonna are we just going to look at your screen and like we'll look at you, like if you're playing, we'll look at your game, and if you're not playing, you'll follow the people who are one of the people who's playing?
Yeah. Also, the Fog of War, remember, will be tricky because if we're commentating,
We will only watch from one person's side.
No,
And-
I think they gotta leave audio then.
yeah, I
Yes,
think maybe for
absolutely. There's
Yeah, just leave audio, and then there's
and,
you know,
and
then we can
video.
say
Do
whatever we
not
want.
look at any screens while you are playing.
What do you
Yeah.
look at screens?
Because if you can
Oh, yeah,
see your
yeah,
opponent's
don't-
pieces.
Oh, no looking at the Zoom meeting. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, although it was no looking at the Zoom meeting, but I thought that kind of went without I could
Well, I mean, if you do the other ones, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
just
right. You
Fog of
guys,
War.
I'm thinking I'm like very like my own, like I'm like, oh, my lap. I forgot you guys have like 4 monitors. You could just yeah.
So who are you going to challenge, Amanda, or who's going to play you?
Well, I guess I have to challenge Seth because Drew seems so confident in Fog of War.
That's smart. Go with that then.
Yeah.
So what is it just Amandala on chess.com?
3. Amandala 3.
Amandala 3.
Dang, there were 2 Amandalas before you.
So I think I'll follow you.
Follow Amanda. Yeah, follow
I'm
Amanda
assuming variants work the same way in like live chess. I can follow the game, right?
I don't know. Hopefully.
Does chat know? Can you follow
watch?
Variant games?
So there's a watch. If you go into variants, and then find, and then I'm guessing in find you could search one of us and find our game. Maybe.
Oh, yeah,
should we do it? We should have done a test thing.
Yeah, we didn't test this.
Whoops. Oh, there's a time control too.
What planning? What is that? All right.
How does that work?
Yeah, so it looks like I can watch you in in the variant, so I'll have to wait for it to start.
So I can challenge. I can maybe if I can figure out.
Hey Seth, when either of you has the challenge set up for the other, and do you guys want to play 5 minute? Does that sound good?
Yeah,
that sounds reasonable.
5 or even 3.
Oh, first time.
5. Okay, first time. You're right. I'll take 5. I was just thinking, I
guess chaos exists.
Chaos, rapid fire games, but
And are we muting and turning sound off if we're playing? Right.
And then so I'll play it. Drew, the default offer they give you is 3-2. We could do that.
Okay, sounds good.
Is that cool with everyone?
If that's default.
All right, and I want to play.
Sounds terrifying, but
Amandala 3. All right, I'm
all right,
okay.
So
I
think you'll have to go live, and then it should pop up.
And mute yourself before sending the challenge, and then Amanda, mute yourself before accepting.
All right, so I'm gonna send the challenge now. Muted. Are we ready, Derek?
Yeah, should be good to go as long as I can find the game once it starts.
And should I mute the audio coming from y'all as well?
Yeah, I guess so. Since we'll be talking, I don't know. Yeah,
we're gonna be able to see the board. So, and we don't know how much of the board we're gonna be able to see, but we'll see.
Hey, Nasir.
It all goes.
Thanks for the raid. All right. So, all right, there it is.
There it is. Yes. All right.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Can you switch sides and be able to turn off?
It looks like we're watching. So we're watching it from Amanda's
side. Yeah, let's do that. So, what happened to her e-pawn? Did it get taken already?
Who knows?
By the queen, probably. Yeah. No, it looks like it looks like Seth's playing a Scandi. I think Seth is playing a Scandi because I saw the queen pop out. Remember that? Oh, this is wild. Because you see how you can see those other squares where it's showing up there? That's because the bishops can see it. That's why they're revealed. And the fog exists. I'm helping out chat here too. The fog exists because, well, pieces can't see it anymore. So, yeah.
If you're watching Seth's face, he has no idea what's going on. Oh, wait, hold on. Press Shift Alt F. Oh, so all right, so I can see the full board. See the
whole board. Yes. Oh, this is actually.
I might have to scroll back and forth so that they can kind of see it.
Let's keep it in Amanda's perspective.
Yeah, because it seems more fun. Otherwise, it's just a weird chess game.
Yeah.
Hey, Nasir, all the raiders. Sorry, we're just cutting in. We're the Dojo Scrubs, and every Sunday we get to take over the channel and show off our terrible chess skills. So that's what's going on right now. And basically all 4 of us have never really done any of these chess variants. So this is the first time we'll be doing that. So we have no idea what we're doing. So I'll kind of go back and forth.
Cool.
Yeah, Zeno says go back and forth.
Yeah, okay.
So
if chat prefers that.
All right, so he's lining up on the. All right, how do I cut back?
Great. And that was Alt F something?
Shift Alt F, and actually, it looks like you can switch it that way too. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I can switch the fog, so you can see. Which, all right, I'm figuring it out.
Sweet. This is good stuff.
Yeah, Trexits. I just figured out you can. So I can switch back and forth now between Black's point of view and White's. So maybe I should go back and forth like as it's their turn.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now it's Black's turn.
We are playing 3-2, so it will be quick.
Yeah, and the view is kind of weird because it's like the whole board is like larger than my. Oh, I wonder if I can change the scale. Maybe I'll try to worry about it later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Interesting. Didn't take. Wait. The rook moved and then I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'm trying to it's actually really disconcerting with it flipping every time. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, it'll switch automatically. I just realized when I toggle when I toggle that thing on, it'll switch automatically.
Oh, nice.
Let me know if that's too annoying, chat, but I think that works.
Do we not know where the pieces moved then? Like when it switches, where did White just go? Right.
That's a good point. Maybe I can just.
That's disconcerting for me at least. I don't know about chat, but.
He just hung his queen.
Oh man, no, it was Amanda.
Amanda hung her queen.
Yeah,
but they've got a fork. Oh, they've got a fork right there. Man, this is rough. Oh man, what is that? Is that a royal?
Here's the thing about Fog 4. You can come back really fast. It doesn't take a lot.
Yeah, but check out this fork with that knight.
Oh,
if they know, but I don't.
If she only knew. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. So all right. So this is her point of view. She doesn't know that's a forking square right there. Just go.
Triple royal fork.
Oh.
Wait, is it a royal fork if it's two rooks and a queen? Is that a royal fork?
I think so. Is that right, chat?
Does it have to have a king?
I honestly don't remember.
Get the definitions right, I mean, rooks are like the princes.
Is he going to trade off his last? Oh no, he moved. All right, so she moved her.
Okay, royal needs a king. Okay, but you also need to have
the king.
It's
a family fork. Oh, gotcha.
Well, right? Oh, the king. Oh, family. I see. Queen and king is royal, and then if you have all three, it's a family. Okay.
Yeah.
The other one's just.
Oh, he just hung his rook.
Oh man!
All right, so it's rook versus queen.
And here's the weird part: you have to remember what you have. I don't think when I was playing, I couldn't see what I had. Although they seem to.
Yeah, they can see what they have. They
can see that. Can they?
Actually, I'm not 100% sure if they can or not.
I can't remember. Because it's kind of weird. You're like, wait, am I up? Am I not up?
Yeah, so it's not a royal fork. You need the king and the queen for a royal. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We're the scrubs. We're not supposed to know that stuff. Oh, I just missed it. Did she just hang her? She just hung her rook.
She to the pawn. Yep. And that's tricky.
All right. So see, this is tricky because now it's all pawns.
Can't see the pawns. Rook can't see pawns. So yeah, it's just a queen. But you got to be careful with that queen, right? Because anytime pops up on a diagonal of a pawn. Done. So it's not easy. It's not easy for Seth here.
Yeah. So I think that circle that you see right there is where the last move was, by the way.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is interesting watching this from the perspective up from above. When I'm just playing the game, it's it's a little bit more intuitive, but even just the viewing, I'm like, whoa, hold on.
Oh my gosh, that's confusing.
Oh, see, oh no, he just lost the queen.
Did he?
There she goes.
She just. Yep, oh yep. No! Now it's just you got to know where the pawns are, where you can push.
I mean, come on, Jess Latte. Seth is always in time trouble. That's not like.
Oh yeah, Seth's got 15 seconds left. Sorry, it's a little cut off, but it's cut off on my monitor, and I don't know if there's a way to resize that, but I'm not gonna touch it right now.
No, okay. So Alexa says that White is winning, but I mean. We'll see.
Yeah,
right?
I would say White is winning with their. Oh well. Oh okay. Oh now she can just push that pawn.
She can just push the B pawn.
Yeah, just push the B pawn and not even any reason to do that. Just push that B pawn.
Oh man. Here
everything's locked down over there.
Kings are actually really good at pushing the endgame.
Yes. King captured. Oh my gosh.
Wait, you can capture the king?
Yep.
The king took the king. It happened. Oh my God.
What was that?
You just took the king.
The king. Welcome
Wow.
to Fog of War.
That's
Did you?
like-
All right. Full
totally
honesty.
right.
Did you guys have any idea what was happening that entire game?
No.
No, I mean, like, I was like, she moved the knight that was pinned to her queen. I was like, there's the queen. I see that.
Mhm.
But like, no. I was trying to think strategic. Like, I thought at one point, because something landed like in front of my pawn, so like it couldn't move. And I was like, is that like a knight hitting my queen? So I moved their queen just in case it was. Like, yeah, but I had no idea.
And that was Amanda.
So, well, I knew the opening, right? I was like, okay, I understand this opening for 3 moves, and then the queen moved away. I was like, I don't know where it went. And then the first time that the pawn couldn't move, I thought that I couldn't move it because I was in check. So then I moved the king into that little nook there, which I didn't have to do at all.
I didn't know that the kings could capture each other. That was a feature
So
I didn't
that
know.
was the point. I just got that at the end, but it was so weird seeing the kings right next to each other.
Yeah. I was like, wait, that's not
They're
legal. I'm
both
like,
in
Yeah,
well,
that's
wait,
like one of those over the board illegal moves, like the
Right, I was like,
Hikaru
well,
thing.
Right. If that's legal, then that means that must mean I can take it.
That was ridiculous to even watch. Drew and I were trying to figure out, because I kept clicking back and forth between the Fog of War, trying to figure out, because I could flip the fog to see each of your sides or to turn it off completely. So I was trying to follow it that way, and it was confusing just trying to watch.
So now we're just gonna follow your fog.
I guess, yeah, because he can't flip it. Oh, do you want to? How do you want to set this up? Here,
Like, if I could, but I don't know.
You
That's
can't
gonna be too
control.
much. If that's gonna be
It's
too
tough.
much, we can just look at Derek's fog.
Yeah, it's not a big
let's
deal.
just-
Or if,
yeah, let's just do it from Derek's perspective.
It would be
We'll just-
it,
and
it
we'll
would
just
be
do what it
funny
is.
if like we could see what you both were doing and then laugh at you like you guys could, but
Well, you can laugh at Derek. You're just not allowed to laugh at me unless I lose, of course.
no, I'm just yeah. No, but I'm just saying, like, right, because you guys could see the whole board, right?
we could, yeah, I was able to turn that on.
So you guys couldn't see what we could see, or you guys could see what we couldn't.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you're
yeah,
only
exactly.
going to be. You're not going to be able to see. I'm going to be the only one here who actually will be able to see what I'm seeing. Unfortunately.
All right, so is that what we're gonna do? Is just watch my board?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can send you a challenge, Derek. Just give me
I
a
mean, I
second.
could follow just like on my own screen, kind of.
That's true. We can do that. And that
But no
way we
one.
can
But
let
I would have to
Sharon
like
know.
describe it for the chat. I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to show it to them.
Are
yeah.
you?
And Muck even says just watch it from one perspective. It might have been more confusing when I was trying to swap back and forth of trying to follow. So it
Yeah.
might just be okay to watch it from one perspective, anyways.
Yeah. We'll follow you individually. And so that way we can let chat know what's going
We
on.
can also review the game if people want, so we can see what I was looking at.
Oh yeah, we should do that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
that. Yeah,
I'm kind of interested in that for our game, but yeah, let's just get your game rolling.
Actually, if we want to, do you guys want to see what happened in your game?
Yeah, quickly.
Okay, let's do that. Let's review it.
should I turn off the fog
Yep.
Yeah. We
No problem.
so we can just see how ridiculous it looks? Like
I've seen
it just
the
says like a
fog.
ridiculous game to play. What is this circle right here?
Still theory.
Oh, it was just something I clicked, I guess.
Oh no, I don't know.
Okay, so everything looks normal so far.
Right. The one thing I'm worried about is like, and you guys can think it was like trying to go for like some quick cheese mate or something. You know.
There,
Mhm.
I've seen it enough where there is some quick mate. So don't worry, I have no idea what it is anymore. But I've seen the people do it where it is like kind of a pretty quick mate you can do. Because it's like,
Right. Because
I think if I have if I have something pinned to your king and you move the pinned piece, it's just basically over because I can just take your king. And there's a trick there somewhere. I don't remember what it is, but
right. But I was like, she could be like scholars mating me, and I don't see it. You know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, scholars
exactly.
is definitely a danger.
So there, yes.
I remember like I was like, I was trying to think of like possible configurations she could have developed her pieces to. Like, could she have done anything so far where she could play mate in one? You know?
Yeah, and so right here, your knight, nothing can see that square. So you forgot there was the bishop there.
I don't think I ever saw the bishop there.
Oh,
that might be true if no piece was ever watching that square.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I kind of have an idea of like my strategy now that I'm done playing it.
I still don't. So
I don't. I mean, not like a good idea, but like I was.
So there goes a queen. Right here, you had a nice fork sitting right there, but there was like no way for you to see it.
Fork.
Oh man!
Seth,
I gotta look for those tactics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, wait.
And then I saw the rook show up, and I was like, I'm gonna get banged.
It's not even look for the tactics. It's more like feel for them in the fog.
Yeah, exactly. So here's just a hung rook. So right now,
I got it.
And then just hung it immediately again. And I actually missed when you hung the queen right there because I was doing something.
Oh, what I was thinking.
So right here, we were like, just push this b pawn. Just because there's no way to stop it. But
know.
Yeah, there's no way for you to.
Because I was like that. Well, I was kind of trying to feel around. I'm like, is one of these a passed pawn, right? Like, can one of these just go?
Actually, I mean, yeah. Could you guys see the pieces that were taken?
Yeah.
Okay, so you did have that. We weren't sure if you guys could even see that. Because if you were aware enough to notice that all the pieces are gone, then you could have just pushed those pawns. But
push your pawns. Yeah.
And then there's that.
And then the tragic king takes king.
Oh man,
that was ridiculous.
To me, like on the next move, though, honestly, I would have just been moving my king up, just not realizing what's going. Yeah.
All right, so
don't move your king up.
Are you ready, Derek?
Yeah, I think the way I've got it set up, I can just mute the Zoom coming to my headphones and it won't kill anything else. So let me do that.
I'm going to leave computer audio and challenge.
All right, so go ahead and challenge me, and I'm muting now. So I cannot hear you guys anymore. All right. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Chad, I have no idea what's happening.
All right, Derek, can you hear us?
It's hard to even tell when it's I guess there's that ding.
Oh, he didn't leave audio. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, he said he was muting, but let's see. I can.
All right, so I've got.
Oh, I guess you guys can still hear me. I haven't muted myself. Let me mute myself.
All right. Yeah, I can see it from one perspective. How do you get to see it from both sides?
I don't see.
I can switch fogs or defog. Okay. So white has pawns on e4 and d4 right in the middle. Drew's playing a little slower. He's got we can see Derek. Yeah.
Where was the defog button?
On fog, you can just toggle through people's fogs, and then one of them is just no fog.
Okay, okay, I see.
So Drew played like a Pearts like thing, or like d6 e5, and then they exchange.
Like they both noticed that knight pin from last game.
He's going for the knight pin. Don't move those. Don't move your knights. They're both going for the knight pin. They both. Don't move those knights. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I don't know. What do you think? If you could play again, like, what would your strat? Did you pick up like any strategic ideas?
I mean, so my strategy going into it was to keep all of my pieces defended. The problem is that you could still steal a very valuable piece. So
right.
Maybe pushing more pawns. All right. There's going to be.
It's almost like you have to keep the king and queen like very safe. But if you keep the queen too safe, then it doesn't do anything. So it's like useless anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
you could say that if you get to an end game, then the queen is very valuable. Like, although I guess you did too, and then you moved your queen right into a pawn.
Right, didn't mean to, but yeah. Now this was an interesting moment for Drew. He like knew he could recapture that with the queen, but he didn't know if there was something else that then could take his queen after that. But he took it anyway. Now they should see that the queens are looking at each other here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do see that. They also had exactly the same position.
Yeah, this is it was completely symmetrical. That's hilarious. So you don't even have to see both sides. It's just all right. Now that was just mean. That was just mean by Drew. That was just oh man, just attack the queen. Yeah, that's smart.
Oh, so that's okay. You can use your knights to attack because what the knight sees doesn't see it back.
Knights even trickier than before.
Unless it's another knight.
Right. Oh, whoops. So he should have intuited that the rook was still possibly on its home square, but I guess hard to say. All right. Now maybe he's going to come here and try to check him with his rook and not think he hasn't castled yet. Yep. Oh man. Classic fog of war. Now he's moving his king up, which we saw was risky.
Could be dangerous.
Dangerous. It's only one step up, but it's one step closer to doom.
So if you move your king into a pawn, then the pawn can capture the king.
Yeah, you could just move right. I guess you can just move right into check.
Probably.
Or can you only move in the check from another king? I don't understand.
It says your goal is to capture the enemy king. So I think anything.
Mm-hmm. All right. Man, see, if Derek only knew that Drew's king was on a whatever that is, D2, D7, he could put his rook on the D file because it's open.
What are you looking for? Good chess?
Yeah. So no, man, I'm just thinking like, is there any? Yeah. There's no way he could possibly, but if he could ever see the king, like if he makes some bishop move, randomly puts him in check, like that seems like all of a sudden that would be a huge advantage. If you can, if you get a glimpse of the king.
He almost got a glimpse. If he takes the pawn, he will see the king.
He's gonna take that pawn. He's got to. Does Hoki realize that Drew has only pawns left? Because if he does, then
he knows the pieces. But if he moves the pawn and can see the king could be in trouble, right?
Yeah, this is like he's like feeling around in the dark for the king right now. He's like moving the knight around, trying to poke it. Just take all those pawns and then you'll win, probably. Oh, now he's like worried about taking the pawn because he's worried the king's gonna be right there. There it is. He found it. He finally found it. This is like Battleship, this game. Got it. All right. Good game.
Wow.
Man, that was weird.
It's quite
wow. I feel like I had an idea and I think it almost worked, but it didn't quite.
It was kind of clicking like kind of halfway through where I was starting to get some ideas of a possible strategy. It worked. I don't think it's gonna work every time. Like I was like, you got that was weird.
we thought, did you realize, Derek, that he had no pieces left?
No. I did the same thing, even though that's what I was saying in your guys' game. I was like, could you see the pieces to pay attention that he had no pieces? Because I honestly, when I brought my rook down, I wasn't 100% sure what was down here and what I was going to walk into.
Let's review the whole thing.
That
was fun. That was weird.
We joked that I said your knight was like, it was like feeling around in the dark, like trying to find the king. Like,
I mean, that was my thought process. Cause even like like halfway through when my knight was kind of right here, I was like, if I can somehow get it to a spot I know it's safe up there, I could kind of use it as a spy to try to jump around. And which is what I eventually, that was my whole goal, was getting the rook and the bishop aligned, and then trying to get my knight down there where I could jump around and try to spot something.
Yeah, it occurred to me watching your guys' game, like if you can randomly get like a glimpse of the king, that's a huge advantage.
Oh, it's massive. And I did have a glimpse, and I went for it, but I was too quick. If I slowed down, it would have been easier. We'll see here.
Yeah, so right here.
Go back. Right when I took with the knight, I could see your king, so I knew you hadn't castled yet, and your king was right there.
Right when you took what?
When I took with the knight. Wait, sorry, maybe it was later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When you work, because right there I was like, I thought you were gonna trade. You didn't, and then I forgot to. Well, I guess I could have known that knight, but because I couldn't see that square.
Yeah.
Right. And then, but you should. But yeah. I guess not trading was smart because you know where the queen is, so that he puts the knight. Yeah.
That's why I should have just moved my queen immediately, so then he would have not known where it is.
Knight to e5. I was like, aha, there we go. And then I just I don't know.
Yeah, but apparently you forgot that he hadn't castled when you took that pawn there with your queen.
Yeah, well, I guess
you didn't know that the pawn wasn't there.
I thought you were going to do things on your end, and then I would be fine. But I, like things around. I don't know.
So I had honestly thought you had already castled. So
no.
So I kind of just. Well, that we knew
that. I saw this move coming. I saw this move coming too, because I was like, now that he took your queen with his rook, you're gonna think he hasn't castled yet, which he hadn't. But then he castled a move later. And I'm like, then you're gonna check him, thinking he hasn't castled. And he's gonna take the rook.
That's exactly what happened. Yep.
So all of the reactions were pointless. Were priceless when the queens both left the board. I feel like I did the same thing. It's like, oh, okay, well, there it goes.
Yeah, it's just like all of a sudden it just pops up, and it's just you just see the queens staring at each other, or see something staring at the queen. You're just like, oh no.
Yep.
So now I was trying to rework. I didn't want to jump my knight up because I wasn't sure what was up here. So I didn't know if there was like a piece right there or there. So I was going to try to just push this, which is what I ended up doing, and then I was going to try to work my knight in that way.
So I didn't know you took with your king, right? Like that was unfortunate. So I lost all my pieces, and I thought, pawn storm, I know where the king is. So I started sending these 3 pawns in, we're going to go. And I knew that rook couldn't see me because I still had my pawn. So I was like, okay, I'm good for a second because that pawn is still there. So I can just keep on pawn storming the king. Now, if I had moved the different pawn, if I hadn't moved the center pawn, it might have been better, but
just like we saw your plan and we knew it was doomed the whole way. But like
here, I was just still nervous to try to take that pawn because I thought maybe your king might have been like right there or something. I had no idea where it was.
If you had taken the pawn, that would have been a mistake because then I would have not known where your rook was, and I probably would have done king to g3 or something like that.
I don't think you would have seen the rook.
No, because my pawn would be gone.
Yeah, but you wouldn't see it. You couldn't. You didn't have a piece on that square, so you couldn't see it.
I would have assumed it was the rook. That's
okay. Yeah.
So this is the painful thing. So I check you, and you get no notification, right?
Nope. No. I don't know. I'm in check. No.
That's. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Am I missing something?"
Luck in chat says that master level players try to remember or figure out where their major pieces are. Sounds like a lot of work to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna blindfold trade.
I mean, honestly, I was just like, I know where your king is, and I'm coming for it. That's literally my entire strategy.
That's what when I was working over here, and I was just all your moves. I assumed that's what was coming. I assumed you were just storming your pawns, and I was like, if I can just try to hold that off and just try to eat up everything over here.
Oh, so you anticipated my pawn storm? That's cool.
Do you think this game is random enough that like a scrub could be at a master at it, or do you still think they would find a way to like wipe the floor with us?
I don't know.
I think that because people play blindfolded, right? So if you have that just board awareness where you can remember where pieces are, or like the way that things make sense because you've seen them so much. I think that would be huge.
Yeah.
And you'll kind of understand, like, if you know where some pieces are, you probably have a better sense of where other pieces could be moving and trying to track it that way too.
Right. Yeah. But it just takes one check that you don't see.
So what do we want to switch to? Do we want to do another poll now?
We can do that.
Let's introduce one more variant and keep the 3 that we had that weren't selected, maybe.
Okay. Do we want to do the king race? What was that one?
Or King of the Hill. King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole game is just to get your king to one of the 4 center squares.
Yeah, if somebody can do that poll. So we got what? King of the Hill, Atomic.
Take out automatic or whatever. Take that one out.
Okay, we'll do Racing Kings and King of the Hill instead of
because I don't want to play that. I mean, it'd be dumb, but I don't know if that'd be good. That's not good stream
fodder. What about Horde? What about putting in Horde?
We could throw in Horde too.
Oh, the Pawn Army.
Does one side play with the Pawn Army? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
But where's the king? What about the king? How does black win there?
What's the winner?
Do you have to just eat all the pawns? Is that how you win?
That looks intimidating.
I don't even know how to start. Yeah,
That's so scary. Oh my god!
You just go.
Wait, but how does black
throw caution to the wind?
That one seems tough.
We can read about it. We can read the rules if we need to.
That just sounds real scary. Woo-hoo,
yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, let's see. Is somebody setting up the poll?
It's like zombies.
You take all the pawns, so they say.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Jeez. Man, that does sound like.
Okay. Poll.
Actually.
All right. So the poll's
scary.
up.
King of the Hill, Racing King, Atomic.
Horde already has one.
What was the other one that we had last time? Because we
took off Automate
and Fog of War. We took those 2 out.
Yeah. Automate and Fog of War were the 2 that.
Okay, everybody wants to see Horde already. I can see.
But also, Racing King is new. Right?
Oh, giveaway.
Oh yeah, giveaway. Yeah.
All right.
Which
wow.
Because
giveaway. Come on, that's the scrubbiest of them all.
I gave away a piece in the rapid tournament today.
Oh no!
And then I flagged my opponent. So
nice.
I gave away a bishop almost in my classical, but my opponent did not see it. So I was.
I see Paulie in the chat. Me and him played a nice game of giveaway in our rapid tournament today. I gave away more though. So go ahead.
You win.
Well done. Great job, Seth.
Me and Charlie played some giveaway games in our match this morning.
How was that being on Dojo Rivals?
It was good. It was fun.
Well, when you beat your rival.
The series premiere.
I was watching the VOD and I was just like, how'd I miss that?
So how many games did you guys end up playing? I need to go back and edit it and watch the VOD because I had to miss it today.
We played 6 total. We played 2, 10-2, 2, 5-2, and 2, 2-2.
2-2. Man, that's so fast.
Yeah.
I love playing Bullet. I try not to, but it's so much fun.
Oh yeah. Do we want to put up a score? Can you put up a scoreboard real quick, Derek?
That's the one thing I didn't set up. All right. So what one? Horde. Of course, because we were talking about Horde.
So
I can just
switch it up again.
I can just keep score, but if we want to display it,
I think it's Amanda and I probably first, and then Derek and Seth.
In terms of who's playing or in terms of score?
Who's playing?
Because in terms of score, that's the opposite of the truth. But yeah,
no, we are not winning, Amanda. We're certainly not doing that thing.
All right. Okay. So let's see. So round one we got round one FOW. We are.
Oh yeah, Bream. So I won the last one on a beautiful king capture.
All right. Okay. So. All right.
Okay, so horde. White has a horde of pawns and wins by checkmating black. Black wins by taking all of white's pawns and promoted pieces.
All right.
Pawns can jump 2 squares from the first and second ranks. Okay, so
all these advanced pawns can't, but
only the first and second ranks they can actually move 2 squares. Okay.
Yeah, the first and second ranks can move too.
How do you play as white? Like, how do you start moving?
I don't know. I don't know what the first move is.
All right. I'm glad I'm not playing this one first.
Wait, yeah. So who's playing first?
Amanda and I.
Oh, okay. All right.
Am I challenging you or are you challenging me?
If you can challenge me, I'm having trouble finding it.
It's under the most popular on the chess variants. If you just go to the first tab, most popular.
Okay, wait, I think I
have it's second from the bottom. Or you can also search for it. Whoa.
Oh,
I shifted my keyboard to Russian.
We're ready. Are you following?
Let me pull it up. I think you have to start it before I can.
Just search them in chat and then it'll say nothing, and then when their game starts, you
Yeah.
I really want to be white, but I don't know what it's going to be.
Me too. I also really want to be white.
All right. Are you guys? Yeah, white's the new one. Right?
And I guess you don't have to worry about muting, right?
No.
Nope. Actually,
no.
Man. Nope.
I mean, if we're gonna, I guess we won't.
Unless you guys see moves. I mean, I don't know.
I was going to. I don't know.
It's up to you. Yeah, maybe mute then.
Mute. Me and Derek will just talk trash about you guys.
I mean, there are stakes.
I expect nothing less. All right, I'm gonna mute.
Okay.
All right.
There it is. All right, and they're going. So
all
Amanda's
right.
White.
Which side would you prefer?
I don't know. I have no idea what the strategy is.
Mm-hmm. Like, black. Do I want to trade?
I don't know. Yeah, do you just try to? So somebody made the point. Obviously, is that if you can eat away like a whole file and get down behind, so if you can just eat up those H pawns or something, sack some pieces.
Just how many actual pawns there are. 24,
8, 16, 24,
like 35 or something.
Yeah, I already forgot what the pawns were like in the center.
Right, me too. So I'm thinking there's like 35. There's like 35 pawns that start the game.
Man, I don't know what the strategy
I think by material count would say black is better.
Yeah.
But if like queen is worth 9, pawns are worth 1. But then again, like, how are you gonna? But like your pieces have no space, right? So they can't be like as valuable as they normally are.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If you can like somewhere like on the I don't even have coordinates, but that's fine. On like if you can somehow break down the F file, like I don't think I would have pushed that. Yeah, JB, I won the last game against Drew. So if you were able to like open up that F file and then get your queen over there and get it down to the first rank, and then you just start eating all the pawns, just going left and right.
Yeah, you want to get behind, right?
I wouldn't do that. I think I wouldn't be pushing those pawns, right?
Right. Well, what you want to like kind of push them like all like a little bit on each side at a time, kind of.
Yeah, you kind of want like a pawn pyramid instead of like a pawn chain.
Right. A pawn horde, if you will. Yeah,
that's where it comes from.
Yeah. So yeah, correct. If I can get my pieces behind them, then the pawns can't do.
Nothing. Ultimately, if you can get like a queen back behind the pawns, there's little they can do.
Right, but you want to try to carve out some space somehow, some way.
I think at some point you're going to have to sacrifice.
I assume that. That's why, because your pieces, like, you can't just say like bishops and knights are like their normal 3 points or whatever, right? Because they don't have any space. They have no squares. So if you can like at some point maybe sack a piece to open some lines for rooks or queens, that seems worthwhile, right? Like I'm already looking at sacks like to open, right? the file that's only got 2 pawns on it, right?
Yeah, that's why I thought maybe instead of blocking in his light squared bishop, if he had just sacked on like g4, it might have opened up some way to.
Oh, Drew is black. Yeah, Drew is black. I was like, who's who? Okay. Yeah. Just bringing the queen. Yeah, like where? I mean, what's the queen doing there?
Yeah, I don't know. But
like, what's it do? Where does it go? I would bring the minor pieces, like, you know, hippo style a little bit, and then
but you also got to be careful that
she related to Danny Rench.
She related to Danny. I don't even know what is that in reference to.
I don't know. Do you think she looks like Danny Rench?
I don't know.
All right.
Also got to pay attention to that. Yeah, because if they can get like a pawn up there promoted, like if Amanda can get her pawn up there, that could get ugly. Because I feel like once you get one promotion, that's a huge advantage.
What does Danny Rench say? That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Danny's got all kinds of like dad joke sayings. Man, yeah, this is I feel like Drew kind of missed his opportunity to break through.
Well, he's getting smushed. The smush is on a little bit, but let's see.
I feel like she can just like push some of those pawns on the.
Yeah, all his pawns are gone, right? You need like your pawns like to somehow carve out. I don't know how to play this.
I'm just saying ideas. I don't even know.
Right, but like I don't know. I mean, like eventually bishops and stuff are gonna get trapped.
Yeah.
You can't just save them. You can't save them forever.
Or even how did he get his king out in front like that?
Well, yeah,
he's going to get mated by like a pawn push.
Yeah, he's going to get, which I would be going for if I was her.
Yeah, what is the material count?
I would be forcing some piece sacks to avoid mate here.
Yeah.
If Black can open a file. Yeah, that's kind of what we're saying, Latte. But he's not that close. I guess the F file is his best chance, but he's not making any progress towards it.
I thought he had a better chance earlier to open up the F file, and he kind of didn't go for it, and that might have cost him.
I think sacking a bishop to get that F file open. You know?
Or sack now on the H file if he pushes that, or if he
get double on the F file. And then like sack a knight and a bishop and boom, try to bust it open. But even then the pawns can sort of.
I say take that H pawn
back onto the F. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking it. Okay. Yeah. I take it.
And then just take that.
Oh yeah. Okay. The rook.
And then maybe even just sack the rook.
And then bring the other rook.
Yeah, the rook or the queen.
Sack the rook.
He might have gotten. Oh yeah, that was really bad.
Sack that rook. Drew.
No! If he sacks the rook, brings the queen, and then he can probably get back behind him.
Yeah. Sack the rook. Also,
he still can. No.
Also, there was a pawn hanging.
Yeah.
I guess she defended it. Yeah, I guess it wasn't hanging because it was her move. And she can move it too. But yeah, if he sacks the rook, then the pawn's hanging. Then the other rook can come to the H file. Then it's like, boom, boom, boom. Here and now he's losing pieces by force a little bit. But lines are opening.
Just sack that rook.
No, don't even. Well, look at the G file now.
Oh yeah, well that's true. Just bring your other rook over to the G file.
Rook G8 is like gotta do it.
I wouldn't push up.
I like Black now. I gotta say, yeah. If I was her, I would definitely try to.
Sack it.
Doing? Get that rook over there. Okay, late, but now the king's in the way. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. Well, maybe now G4. No,
that's good.
Hanging. No, I mean bad for her. Good.
Yeah, bad for her. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to see if he could get through at that point.
But she needed to play G4 right there to keep the file closed. Now that rook is going to eat.
Yeah, but now the question. Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Slow? Just eat.
Well, that's what I'm wondering if she can promote before.
She's not gonna make it, is she?
He just hung his rook. Why did he do that?
Oh no!
You got to push those pawns now, but
yeah. Well, yeah, okay.
She might get a promotion out of this if she pushes the D pawn.
No, don't push that one. Just go. You push the advanced ones.
Yeah, I'd go now. Push that deep. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Because
still theory.
He's gonna have to sack a piece. Like the bishop's
like
trapped.
Queen. Bishop's trapped. Bishop's trapped. Trap it.
But I don't. No, I wouldn't have done that. I think.
Oh, okay. Now we gotta get in and
just take that with the.
There's still a lot of pawns to take. Oh, that's queening. No.
Yeah, she can just move the bishop. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now get the B pawn. Get the B pawn going. Okay, that's okay.
Oh, she can't. Don't take that pawn.
Oh, why not? Oh, yeah, because then it promotes.
Because then.
That was a good trick. That was a nice trick. B pawn.
Oh, see now rook takes.
Get it? Yeah, it's close. It's touch and go.
Put the. Oh my gosh, this is tough. I was gonna say put the queen on B7.
The other A pawn goes right. You got 2 moves to get to A6 and then B7 and then you're in. But I don't know if you're in time. Now. All right.
I think
kick that rook out. No. Oh, okay.
Now she can just take it with the rook.
Yeah. Yep. I think Drew's got this one. I think Drew's got this one.
He's got it.
Yeah. Those pawns are weak.
Yeah.
Your pawns are puny.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Gotta go.
That time does not sound like it's going well in the other room. She can't hear it through the microphone.
Happy Mother's Day. No.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. This is gonna be a GG. All right.
Those zombies are really scary.
No, Jesse saw, but I had pre-moves.
That's what counts.
That was rough. I mean, we were trying to figure out what a strategy was, and we couldn't come up with much.
Yeah, we had ideas, but who knows if they're good.
You got the rook behind, and then a few things.
That was a terrible blunder, though. I did blunder really hard.
You blundered the rook. Yeah, I think she might have been winning after that.
I was scared of the zombies, okay? I was scared of the zombies.
Yeah, we just got this. She's got a couple more of those pawns rolling.
Yeah, there was a couple moves where I really thought she was going to promote. And then it was almost like maybe just one wrong push. Not that I would have been able to figure out what the right push was.
I do think black is the side to get.
Once
you think so?
I'm still not sold because I think she was so close. I think
close.
It's hard. Now, like if we were to do like material count, we didn't totally figure out how many pawns, but we think like around 35 pawns to start the game, right? And what is it? So if you count like by points, like a queen is 9, rooks are 5 each, so that's like 10, 19, however many, and then like 12. Yeah. So 29, 41 plus the 8 pawns. So that's 49 points of material you start the game with, I think, if I did the math in my head right. So to like 35 to 30, a little bit more pawns. But the problem is those pieces like can't be as valuable as normal, right? Because they don't have like the space they would normally to operate.
Mm-hmm. And see, you got tricky here, Amanda. I thought because he had to be careful, like not to take that pawn, because then you were going to promote. There were some tricks at the end too that I was.
Yeah,
I was like, this feels like a bad end game. I'm so terrible at end games normally. I was like, oh no, we're back here once again.
Yeah, that got really close. I did almost blunder letting you promote, which would have been the end, I think.
That's what we were trying to keep an eye on that because it seemed like there was plenty of times where you could have accidentally taken a pawn and she could have promoted.
Yeah, I was careful, sort of, most of the time, except for that darn rook capture. That was like, what was I thinking? Like in my head, like
yeah. When you threw your rook away.
Well, Drew, I was thinking it too. Because normally the pawns on the second rank are the furthest ones back. So I'm like, all right, now I just get to gobble all this.
Yeah, that was like gobble. Oh, turkey got too hungry.
Yeah, take that, turkey. Here comes the machete.
Whoops.
All right, so is it our turn to play?
I think so.
Yes, it is.
All right.
So how did you guys? Was it random whether you were white or black, or did you guys pick?
Oh, definitely play random. It would not be fair if you.
No, that's what I assumed, but I just was making sure that that's how it was set up.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So you challenge me.
You want me to challenge?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Because so let me find it.
Or maybe I could.
Lobby. I want no play. I want. Where do I find the games? What? No, not Fog 4.
Here, I might just be able to challenge you actually.
Okay, if you can challenge me.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up. All
right.
So I'm gonna send you the challenge. Well, actually, let me mute. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute.
All right, I'm leaving audio.
All right, I'm turning off my mic now.
Hey, Amanda, I noticed that you were definitely pushing a lot of the pawns in the back for a lot of that work, like rather than at the front. I'm not sure which is better yet. We'll find out.
I don't know. I liked the idea of having like the wall so that if one of them got taken.
Yeah, like 300 style, right? Like.
I don't know. It gave you the nice like entry for you to bring your rook in and take.
Yeah, that's exactly how I got the strategy. I started watching the back open up so much, and I was like, ooh, if I had a rook back there, that would be pretty nice. And I feel like this is going to be the same strategy overall. Now that seems weak to me because he's just opening up that side immediately. The two pawns. I don't know. What do you think from the white perspective with the pawn storm? Doesn't it look like it would be nice to have that open?
Maybe. I mean, I also lost, so I can't say anything.
I mean, whatever. It could have gone either way. I think like it's hard to really tell how close the game was because we don't really know anything about it.
Yeah, I'm just here for the chaos. I am the guest in hospitality's sake honor. I would like you to name all of the pawns.
Oh well, I think Simon's already named all the pawns. Man, wait, you want me to name all of the ones in the horde?
Yeah,
all 36.
All of the pawn zombies.
I'll put that on chat. Yeah, I think chat can name all the pawns.
That's true.
I have to do commentary, but if chat wants to get through all the pawns, that'll be good. I want to see that this game, what the strategy is. I'm thinking I think that the pawns, what I was finding for black at least, was those pawns are really valuable for black. So to try to not engage them as much as possible. That's kind of why I was restructuring everything over to the left side for the push, how I moved everything. I want to see.
Yeah, see, this looks more like a pawn donut than a pawn wall at this point. There's a lot of room to enter.
You have to watch how the different pieces are engaged here. So Seth has white, by the way. So that's good to know. And I am curious. It would be great to see the balance. If we had two wins for black, maybe we can start to see which side might be a little bit more OP. But I don't know yet.
Okay, we got Steve Nash naming some of the pawns.
Oh yeah, Harry, Helena, Hannibal for the H pawns.
I'm a little scared of Hannibal the pawn.
Hannibal.
Watch too much Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, and the Hannibal from history could get through all of the mountain ranges and stuff. So
that's true, but wait, okay.
With the elephants, right?
It looks like Seth just kind of put all of his pawns on the dark squares, and now he's orchestrating a pawn break. He might have a that's a cool idea. Nice. Oh, and then light squared on the other side. That creates this like a spearhead, right? To get through. Yeah.
And see, even Derek now has to sack a bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of break down, which I started sacking too at one point. I was like, I need something to get through to the back. There's, at some point you have to kind of just throw in material so it's enough to get around the end.
Yeah. I think JB has it flipped, but said that the pawns are overextended and the pieces are underdeveloped.
Yeah.
So, we'll have to give them their notes afterward.
I would contend that you want to get your pieces developed as black because you're trying to get to the back. But I don't know. Oh, that's nice.
All right. So now Jim can
hitting G1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say he could promote his queen, but
that was a great defensive move by Seth, playing C2. Nobody ever says that, by the way. This is the first time I've ever said played C2. I guess for white. I guess black can play C2.
I feel like Hoki's starting to break through. Those pawns are beginning to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see though.
I'm liking. I'm going to be honest. I like Derek's position. Because, well, definitely. Yeah, you need to protect that diagonal from the queen getting to the back, right? That's the major threat.
Well on time like I did.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely worrisome when your clock drops. Because there's so much to think about. It's so different. You need to figure out. At one point, I just started playing that, like when I was moving those pieces, I just decided I need to get all the pieces over to one side. So I just started rushing that as quick as possible. So I just like auto, and then I gained like 2 seconds to move, and that kind of helped out a lot.
Yeah, no, at the end, I don't know if you noticed, I was pre-moving all of the pawns because I had nothing else to do. Okay, we're just gonna push them.
Push. Yeah.
But I don't know. I saw Magnus and Hikaru got a position like this in one of their games, and
oh yeah, wait, they played Horde?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Oh no, Derek got to the back. I think it's game over. I don't think Seth has time now to get through, right? And his clock is low.
Yeah, he just has to pre-move.
No, I'm pretty sure Derek just wins. On time. Come on. Oh man. Rough.
Man.
I'm sorry about that. I guess, right? There was, I think.
It says it was 3-2. Yeah.
I totally lost. I didn't even see the clock until I was like going, I'm like, wait, what?
I saw it getting down low, and I was like, is he just, I wasn't sure if you saw the time or not.
No, I didn't realize how slow I was playing either. I just thought
it didn't feel like you were playing that slow. I guess I was playing.
I'm just moving. I'm just boop, boop, boop.
I felt like I was playing pretty quick. Yeah.
Derek, I really liked your strategy, though, of trying to use the queen and finding those long diagonals to constantly be checking white for where those diagonals were weak. Yeah. I feel like that was the big learning moment I got from that, from going through there. Is like, set up that queen. Oh, remaneuver so that the queen looks at another diagonal. And so Seth has to constantly battle that and not try to push the pawns up.
That's what I thought.
I couldn't figure out what I could have done better, honestly. I didn't know. It seemed like you were just like picking me apart.
Well, when you guys were, to be fair, we went second. So when you guys were playing, I was able to get the idea. I was like, you're going to have to sacrifice a pretty decent amount of material, which like even right here, just to get everything open, I started trying to see holes, and I saw that, especially that move. That's when I was like, okay, I can at least threaten. Actually, maybe I could have done it there.
I agree with Host.
I thought you were maybe going to get something there, but so I saw that threat of just getting in immediately, and you obviously stopped it.
I think black should win this. I have no idea how white's supposed to win. Like your pawns are just way too slow. Like you poke, like I kept like one side of the board like pretty locked up, but then you slowly picked away one other side of the board, and like so if I'm trying to march with that side. So I could start trying to march at the other side, but then that side would get weak and like pawns would start dropping. The funniest thing would do was like trying to notice like which of your pawns were like not defended, like trying to pay attention to like.
That's the tough part. And so even right here, I was thinking maybe I should just go ahead.
Always win. Dubious savant. I think that's a dubious claim. No way.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely. I think that
no way. No way.
Dubious White's 0-2 so far.
Dubious savant. No way. I mean,
We're
if
also
somebody.
scrubs, though.
That is
we
true,
are scrubs. We are scrubs. I shouldn't say anything so surely, but I'm going with Hosepud. Hosepud thinks Black's winning. Thank you, Julio. Julio's much better than me, so he's
also our favorite member of chat. So
yeah.
Yeah, but that was fun. That was, and it's still trying hard. It's tough to try to figure out what a strategy was. So I kind of once I kind of thought of that strategy, I was like, I'm just going to go for that. Especially at that point, I was like, because for the first half, we were kind of just dancing.
Critical. Your diagonals are critical. Like there's always another diagonal for the queen.
I think as well, that's why I tried to keep it like the wall moving up as white, because I realized if I didn't do that, then there would be weaknesses where the queen could move in. But then I had you're always going to have a hole somewhere. So I had it at the back. And as soon as Drew got to the back, then he could just eat everything up from the back.
Yeah.
So,
right. That's what I was like, all right, we're going to move a wall, right? We're going to like.
My only thought was maybe you were kind of pushing on different sides. Maybe you just have to commit to one side and just because you kind of went back and forth a little bit and maybe that's slower. I don't know.
Maybe. My idea was just to take, just like you have no space, right? You can't go anywhere. You have to start stacking pieces, but it was good enough.
And like even right here, I realized I trapped my bishop.
I tried that, Dubious Savant. That was my strategy. Black did not run out of space.
Yeah. Black, I mean, right here.
Eventually.
Right here, I trapped my bishop.
But the sack was gorgeous, right? Because as soon as that happens, the whole pyramid collapses. Right, there's not enough support underneath it.
Pawns are weak, man. Pawns are pathetic, and so it's like if you can sack a piece to get some room for the other pieces that are like good, man. You're golden. Once your pieces get some room, it doesn't matter if you have as many pawns, right? If you have like 20 points in pawns and 20 points in pieces and the pieces can move around, the pieces kill the pawns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
pawns don't have feelings, Hosebud. Pawns aren't people.
JB says justice for pawns. I think that's fair at this point. Justice. So I think we're ready for round 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. What are we doing next?
Derek's got 2. Me and Drew each have 1, and Amanda. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. There's still
plenty of time
around.
Derek and I are very.
How many rounds are we doing? Are we trying to do like 4 rounds, or just 3?
Steve Nash is like the funniest comment in the history of the Twitch.
That's an interesting pawn setup that they're discussing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. But then what about bishop? What about bishop h6 and sack and then double the rooks on the g file? And
I don't know if Steve considered the Philidor defense like that. Like that.
Okay, but have you considered king takes?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Might need to try that next.
Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, I think it's Derek and I and Amanda and Seth this time.
No, it's me versus you, Drew.
Yeah.
Oh wait. That's totally
true. Should we just do a clean 3 sets?
Another poll. Yeah, that sounds good.
Just so each one of us plays at that one more.
If we have more time, I don't know. If we have to do a tie break to figure out who wears the horse hat, we'll do a tie break.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what your guys' time stitch is, but all right, let's just do the next one and then we'll figure it out.
We'll see. Yeah,
sounds good.
Holy hell, it's getting hot.
I think all right. My vote's more, but
so we need one more variant now for the poll, right? Can we put automate back on the poll and then just get the 3 yard Wait, why are you so anti?
Because it's not. You don't play. You just pick pieces and then watch it happen.
Fine. Yeah, I guess. All right. Fair enough. It is just gambling, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be. I mean, it would be silly, but
I just pulled up a random game just to see how fast it goes. So while we're discussing, all right. So what are the four we want to do a poll on?
All right, Atomic, Giveaway, Racing Kings, King of the Hill.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh man, I want to do one of those king games.
All right, whoever's doing the poll, did you get that?
King of the Hill sounds hilarious. Like trying to get your like the opposite of what you should do with your king.
Oh, Amanda's choice.
What?
Oh, Amanda's choice. Yeah,
I voted.
Oh, Amanda's they're leaving it up to you as an option.
Well, now I want to choose Automate just for the bit. But
no! What have I done?
And now it goes down. Nobody wants Automate.
They all went up.
So far, it's either King of the Hill or Amanda's making the choice.
I voted for Amanda. Don't
make it Amanda's choice. Come on.
Don't make me regret it.
Okay, now we also got Chess Latte and Alexa going at each other now in Horde to try to see if they can get a white win.
Hey, follow them. Follow
them. Are you
them
watching them? Yeah, follow.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, I don't know if they've started yet. Let me.
Oh, if you can
Alexa.
find it.
If Latte beats Alexa with black, then I'm saying black's better.
I hope that Latte got black.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I really hope Latte got black.
Because if Latte wins with black, black's better.
Yep.
I know that's a very small sample size and very sweeping claim to make, but I'm
all right. Where'd it go?
You had it. Yeah. They don't even know. They're like, wait, we're being streamed now? What?
Okay, yeah. So all right, so we're watching Chess Latte and Alexa playing. Oh, what's that game aborted?
Dang.
Oh, Alexa didn't move. View
Alexa was white though.
Alexa.
Oh no, okay, Alexa was white, and now Alexa's gonna be black.
No, he still got white. It looks like.
All right, nice.
So while the poll's going, which it looks like it's going to be Amanda's choice, so the other Sophie's choice. So you have to. So it's all up to you.
I think Giveaway would be fun.
Giveaway. I like Giveaway.
That sounds good.
That sounds like fun.
So that's basically like Lee Chess's anti-chess, right? Or anti-chess? Because I think
I think so.
I have played that a couple of times, just not for real, and not in a long time.
I think I played it. I think I played it in OTB back when I was like 13 a few times.
I think the funny thing about this game is if you can capture, you have to capture.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And wait, how do you lose or win? Sorry, how do you win?
You win by giving your pieces away.
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Should we read the description?
Let me go back to the variants and actually I'm going to open up a different tab. Hopefully it doesn't screw anything up.
All right.
So I can click back to their game all right, so wait, what are we doing? Giveaway?
All right, I'll read it. It says there are no checks, checkmates, or castling. Players can also promote their pawns to kings, and a player wins if they get stalemated.
So the first player who loses all their pieces wins.
Or gets stalemated.
So you're just trying to lose or give away all your pieces.
Yep.
Hence the name.
All right.
First to lose all pieces or stalemates wins. Capturing is compulsory.
So all right. And I don't know if you guys care. I can go first if you want me to, so I don't have some advantage of going second every time.
Well, I've gone first every time.
Yeah,
right.
that's
okay. Well, all right. Then we'll let those two go. We'll work out our strategy then. Right, because it's Seth and Drew.
Oh, that's right.
And they have the highest and lowest score, so that's kind of an interesting situation.
This is this is you and me, Dre. This is all right.
Here we go.
So, are you going to challenge or should I?
We're not right. I'm not really your rival, though. Apparently.
Well,
that's what we.
I didn't know who my rival was till this morning. So, what do I know? All right.
So we're looking for. It's called Giveaway.
Yeah, Giveaway. It should be on the most popular tab.
Oh, that's cute. All right.
Wait, did their game end?
Are you challenging me, Drew?
I'm working on it. If I can find versus Seth.
I can do it. Okay. If not. I do have the harder name to spell. That's true.
There's more letters to it, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna challenge you and I'm gonna mute.
All right, leave an audio.
All righty, good luck.
Just a second.
I'm just clicking back and forth. So here's Chess Latte and Alexa, but looks all right. Their game started, so let me go to that. All right, we're playing giveaway. Try to give away all of your pieces. So I think I'm assuming you have to capture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if there is a capture on the board, you have to do it. So far, Clark is out so now he's got to take the pawn back. I called him Clark because it's confusing because that's his Drew. So does Drew know he has to take that pawn?
I don't know.
I think he might have just figured it out. I don't know if he realized that you have to.
Wait, I thought he had to take the.
He took a. There was a capture on the board, so he took the pawn instead of taking the bishop. You have to take any possible captures. So right now he can either take the pawn with his bishop or he can take the rook with his rook. He has the option to choose. Yeah, Coder, Seth is muted because he's playing.
Yeah. Seth is confused. He doesn't understand why Drew didn't have to
if there's any capture on the board, he thought he was giving away his bishop, but that's not how it works. Yeah, Seth is mad right now because he didn't it's because it's really confusing. So see now, yeah, okay, yeah. So he's just giving away his queen basically. Because you got to be careful. He thought he was just going to sacrifice, or not sacrifice. He was going to give away the bishop, but I guess in the end it was okay for him.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't the end of the world. All right, so I got to try to think of strategies now.
It looks like Seth is doing slightly better at losing.
Exactly. It's just a whole different mindset you have to try to get into. Oh, and so also, I think I completely missed where he lost his queen. When did he lose his queen?
He gave away his queen.
Yeah, like right off the bat, or I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember when he. So see, that was because he pushed that pawn and that bishop had to take the queen.
Yeah.
He thought Drew would be better about giving away his pieces.
I have no idea how to play this besides just throwing your pieces around.
I know. I remember I used to have a little bit of strategy. This is like the only variant I've slightly played, but I haven't played it in months and months or something like that now. So I don't remember what strategy I had worked up.
Oh, good. I'm regretting my life choices.
I'm getting two sounds too. Their game was still, or maybe they're playing a different game now. So, and I guess if you run out of time, the other player automatically wins.
I don't think that. Oh, yes. I thought you were saying you win if you flag, and I was like, I don't think.
That's why I was like, okay, there's something weird would happen then. So, because you lost.
Run out of time wins.
Yeah, you win because you lost. Yes, so see, this is where it's getting a little bit trickier because it's harder to throw. You have to be more careful when you're throwing away your pieces. So, so now he has to take. And now he's in a tricky spot because he's going to have to take that pawn.
Or one of the other two pawns.
Well, now he's going to have to lose the rook, actually. Wow, that actually worked out.
Oh, okay. So he has to take the pawn.
The pawn is the only capture on the board, so he has to do it. But now he has to take the rook.
Take the bishop, yeah.
So that worked out for him.
Okay. Yeah.
So actually, the long-range pieces are difficult because it's easy to be forced into a capture with them. Like that rook is going to be easy to have to throw away.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, well, no, you actually have to be careful about where you place it.
These are anti-tactics.
Yeah, exactly. See, he didn't even need to do that. He could have just played knight F3 or E3. Wouldn't that have been better? because then the king takes, and instead he took a pawn.
Oh, Chess Latte won with the black pieces.
The one with the black. So white still has yet to win.
I think so.
Yeah, so Chess Latte, you or Alexa. So Latte won with the black. So still, white is supposed to win according to some people, and I haven't seen them win yet. Okay. So Drew is basically holding that rook back because he can't really. He wants him to bring that rook out, but it's tough to. There's only a couple spots where you can bring it out and not have to immediately capture something. You got to be careful. You can bring it to the B file, or I guess behind the king or something. He's got to figure out a way to give it away. Oh, actually, he could check the king. Oh, he just gave it away. Oh, wait, no, he didn't. He's in check. Sorry. Oh, he's got to capture it. This is confusing.
Okay, so
now it's a race to get rid of your pieces.
What happens when there's only kings left? Is that a draw?
It might be a draw. Yeah, I guess it's got to be a draw because there's nothing you can do.
Or is it like the first game we played where the king's
gone. So even with the king gone, you still have to get rid of your pawns. Oh my gosh.
King is done.
He can stalemate though. And push your A pawn. Well, yeah, do you push that? Wait. Oh, he's gonna force him to promote to a king.
Okay.
Or no. Don't promote to a king, promote to a queen because then it's easier to get rid of.
No, they have to promote to a
queen. Oh, is it you have to?
I think so.
Okay, so you do have to. So that's going to be...
We found the king. He left for a little while.
Man, this is... So he's going to promote with 2 kings. That sounds like a stalemate coming, right?
He's going to promote?
What is our rating? I'm chess.com rapid like 14. I think I dropped. I haven't played it a lot. Like 14, 30 or 40, something like that.
Yeah. I'm about 1,000.
Oh yeah, you just crossed 1,000 or something like that, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, I'm at like 1,020.
Yeah, I saw it on, was it Discord or something? Stalemated. So black won.
Wow, that was so much fun.
That is so confusing.
It's ridiculous.
So, Drew, you won because you stalemated.
Yep.
GG. Dang.
Stalemate.
Dang. Terrible. Oh, I want to try that again. Can anyone figure out why he didn't have to take the bishop at the beginning?
I saw you getting mad because there was another capture on the board.
I took your pawn.
Yeah.
Oh, so see, a choice of capture.
Yeah.
Right.
His choice is to either take the bishop or to take the pawn. So yeah, we saw you raging and not being able to figure it out.
I could not figure it out. I was like
weirded by it, but no, I just took your pawn.
Yeah, we saw you so angry.
I was like, what? I just gave the bishop. All right. Yeah,
everyone was laughing because you were raging over there.
You had a choice of capture.
So even here still. Instead of taking the rook,
I could take the pawn.
Well, actually, no, that wouldn't have worked because then if you do... Okay, it just went away. What is happening? So even if you do that, then I guess he still has the opportunity to take...
the pawn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it switches colors. That's confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, he can take the bishop.
Yeah.
I still have to take the rook.
Yeah, so that's right.
Man, I thought it was so clever, like getting my rook to the open file. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give it, and then he puts his bishop there. I was like, oh, duh. I was like,
oh yeah, that's right. I couldn't even remember where you got rid of your queen. You just like threw it out there right off that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I was doing good at that point.
But then now that was a good move of pushing that pawn because then he's forced to take.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that whole E4 idea. E4 is the worst. It might be the worst move.
E4 is the worst.
Might be the worst.
Is it? Give me all those. Give me all those hints.
Game.
Well, I was thinking I was like, all right, we'll throw it out there to give it away, but then he can just throw it out there, and I have to take. I'm like, what was that? That was so dumb.
All right, so it's me and Amanda.
It's Amanda and Derek. Yep.
All right.
So I'm gonna get off of that.
Point for Drew.
Do you want to challenge me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Drew for me.
I'll mute the stream as well.
I am gonna mute too.
I wonder if E4 or D4 is the worst first move.
I don't know. All right, but I'm muting now, so I'm gonna mute that.
Any pawn push you can meet with can be,
but definitely we want one in the center 4 because then it can do the double capture going outside.
Yeah, but at least then you can get. But if you play D4 or E4, at least you can get a bishop out and give that away quickly. Whereas if you play like H4,
that means those are open lines for them to put stuff on too. You keep on thinking of open lines is good.
Open lines, it's good to give it away.
No, open lines are bad because that means that you have more capture points.
Sure. Yeah.
And that they can put stuff material on there. That's why if you watch how I played, I was cutting off all of my lines.
Right. But H4, but like if you play like H4, they can still play G4, or if you play, they can play G5, right? If you play H4, they can play G5 and you can take it, and then they can play F6 and then you have to take it, right? So same idea.
So let's see what's going on here. Is anybody take? Okay, we have 2 bishops off the table. See, immediately I wouldn't play that move, opening up the line for the bishop. Now you have queen. Get rid of your queen.
Put queen
E7 done.
Queen E7 is
what?
I mean, you get rid of a pawn,
but that's not as good. You want your queen off the board because the queen has so many more open angles. Like
you want to get rid of them all. So
but the queen has more lines, so you want to remove those possible attack lines from the board. So your opponent, there's less squares that like.
Is there something to be said?
It's
also easier to give it away, though, right?
I mean, yeah, but like I wouldn't say that that's as valuable as not having as many spots where your opponent can
force you to take them, right?
Yeah, like the more vision you have, the worse your position is. That's my general theory on giveaway.
Yeah.
So if you can get rid of your queen.
So whose position do we like here?
I mean, I like white right now.
Why? Because they got rid of their queen.
Because they don't have the vision that black does.
Black has more pieces, I think, too. Yeah.
Yep.
She's has to take.
Yep.
And
but she should be careful. No, she can take the other pawn. She should take A2.
Well, it doesn't matter because Derek has to take it back either way because he defended it for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird.
The opposite of what you're supposed to do.
Let's defend them, but that's still the best.
It's so hard to fight your natural chess instinct there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, totally.
It's like I got to defend that. Oh, whoops!
Don't do that. No, it literally is anti-chess. I mean, you play for closed lines, not being able to have visibility. You want your opponent to have visibility. It's completely counterintuitive. Okay, now take the pawn. I think you want to take the A7 pawn. Yeah. Although with the rook, no. Well, okay, rook first is good. Actually, no, rook first is good. Now take the rook.
Take the rook.
Take the queen. Take the rook. You take the rook, not the queen. Oh, the pawn, even better. No, that's even better.
Is it?
That's great.
Oh, because you queen, they have to. They have to take it.
Yeah, you want to keep their material, their high scene.
I wasn't sure how the king thing worked, but it's just like another piece. He just gets taken.
Mm-hmm.
I almost had you kind of zugzwanged me at the end, right? In the end, like where like I had to, like, if I could have promoted and then given that one away before you could give it away, right? Like I could have, because I realized I was like, oh no, this passed pawn, I can't give it away. I have to go make another piece so that it can go somewhere stupid to get taken.
Yeah. You know what you could have done though? You could have promoted to a knight.
Yeah, maybe. Then, also I took way too long again.
Where it would have been harder for me to be able to see that square. Maybe, I don't know.
I lost track of time again too.
Mm-hmm. So wait, so who's winning? What's?
Yeah,
it's about even. It's about even, right?
Yeah, I think you notice that like one person gets ahead and the other person just starts catching up because just when you have more pieces, it just becomes harder to not take them.
The game balances itself for sure.
Yeah. But White's definitely winning. Black still needs to get rid of 2 rooks.
Yep.
She should maybe just take the pawn, like force herself to take that pawn.
I play rook f8 right now.
Rook f8. Yeah, you're right. I was like, no, because then the king can jump away so that he doesn't have to take it back.
Close off your lines. Rook f8.
Yeah. Rook f8. Yeah.
Or that too.
That's good too.
That's not bad. Rook e7.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you sort of get the idea once you played after you play e4 and you're like, whoa, that was stupid. You start like me. You start. Yeah, like, okay, here she should just play like f6.
Yep, I like f6. There she goes. F6. Playing like a GM. Scrub.
Problem is that long range
GM scrub.
Right? Knights are kind of like the best piece because they can't go very far. Whereas the rook can get forced to take something across the board.
Why is he trying to play that rook out? I don't like it. Because now just move the rook away. Now she moves the rook away from e7. There we go. Just like that. And now has to take.
But now she can't take it back.
And now king. Not king. See, this is bad. Now rook to exactly. Wait. She knows what's up. Oh, yeah, she's got this.
With check. Gives it away with check.
Totally. I don't know if check is really a thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but he's gonna have to.
Oh wow. Oh, she should have taken the king, or he should have taken the king, not the pawn.
Oh man, he's taking everything.
What's he doing?
Now here comes the king. Here comes the king.
Oh my god! No, push the pawn.
He's dying. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
That knight went on a tear, just taking everything. That knight was like a saboteur.
Wow. Dang!
I got one.
Wow! What a comeback! What a comeback! Derek's knight was just his demise. That knight just killed you. That knight took everything.
So critical.
That was a complete collapse.
Derek, you should have taken the king and not the pawn. I think
I should have done a lot of things.
No, but I mean, you were doing really well. It was just that
I got cocky.
But knights are tricky pieces.
I know. That's why I was like, I want to get rid of it.
You're like. And she's like, yeah, here, take this with your knight. You take that. Oh, you want to fork both? You want to fork all my pieces with your knight?
Well played there at the end.
You were doing that drill where like the knight you try to jump around and like get all the squares without having to miss any. You know, with the knight, like you try to get them all in one swoop.
Yeah.
You were doing that drill. She was doing that drill to you in reverse, like making you take them all, like each time. So a knight jump took a piece.
This is just what killed me. Because after that, then you just started. I didn't see that rook move. I thought I was like, oh, I'm gonna get you to take my knights one way or the other, and then you did that, and I was like, oh no.
Gotcha.
Then it was just all over. Everything was perfect.
And Drew was like, you should have taken the king, not the pawn. And then then you're forking the king and the rook. Oh, it was beautiful.
Or even here, just don't push that pawn. Just get my king out of the way.
I mean, no.
You're still.
She's gonna push the pawn.
Yeah, no matter what, it's done. Good game.
Is there en passant and giveaway?
I assume so.
Yeah. Why not? Why would you take away the giveaways and giveaway? I mean, that doesn't make sense.
Oh man.
Oh, that was rough.
Can you imagine people that don't know en passant yet, and they're like, "But there's not a piece to take."
It's so counterintuitive. Even when you were like taking all, I was like, wait, but she moves the rook. Now I'm like, no, that's good. That's what you want.
Yeah.
I got it. Like at first, I was again going with the chaos strategy, just move stuff, and then I got to the point where I was like, wait, no, I want to remove all of the defenders. If there are no defenders, then we win. So
I was just trying to avoid. All I saw was that I missed that.
Amanda, my favorite move from you is actually E7. I said that on stream, but like when you played rook E7, I was just like, yep, getting it right behind the pawn, like protected in. So you only had one line. And then it's like, there's not as much action that Derek can engage with.
Yeah.
That was my favorite game I've watched yet. It's just like Derek, like
it's so frustrating because I saw like everything like right after I did it, and then I realized I was stuck in a vortex where I couldn't get out at that point. Everything she did was just perfect.
It's like no, they're all going down.
All right.
Oh, man. So do we want to try another variant? Do another round? You guys ready for one?
I'm happy to keep playing. Me and Amanda are now tied for the horse head.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm still tied for the lead and not the horse head, so that's why I want to stop.
Actually, to be fair, we could just do a tiebreaker right now and then play some like Bug House afterwards. So if we did a tiebreaker between Seth and Amanda, and the winner doesn't have to do the horse thing.
Hold on, how many more?
Yeah.
How much time do we have, Derek?
Yeah, probably done, Derek.
I have us on the schedule for 2 hours.
Okay.
So I don't think there's anything on the schedule coming up after us, but unless there's a surprise.
If someone needs to go, it's at some point.
I think my wife would probably prefer I didn't go too much longer.
Okay, fair enough.
But that's just.
I propose we do a tiebreaker between Seth and Amanda for the bottom, and Derek and I can do it a one for. Actually, Derek's already ahead of me. No, are we tied?
No, because
let's just do one more round.
Okay.
2-2. Me and Amanda will play. Well, I guess you guys don't need to play.
So we're playing for the top. I think Derek and I are playing for the top, and Seth and Amanda are playing.
Well, then should we just do the one more round of just you two, of Seth and Amanda, and then me and Drew? So it's
right. The championship and the anti-championship, right?
There you go. All right, that makes sense.
So what do we? And let's
even though me and Drew are playing for nothing other than just the pride and glory of coming out on top, but
the variant,
not nothing.
Yeah. So what?
Scrub.
King Scrub.
King of the scrubs for today.
Deku Scrub.
All right. So yeah. Right. So
what game are we gonna play?
We had talked about Atomic. Atomic can be quick, by the way.
Let's put
that one can be like a 4-move game.
King of the I guess Pole. I guess we have to
or King of the Hill. Yeah.
I think King of the Hill.
And then there was the 3-check, I think. And
no 3-check. 3-check is too like real chessy.
That's true.
Oh, it's real chess. I don't know about it.
No, not really, because you can just throw pieces and sacrifice at it.
I've never played.
The whole point.
You guys know what it is.
It's just all I know is that the first person to get 3 checks wins.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's just regular chess, but you have to check 3 times.
Yeah, kind of. But like if you get your pieces lined up, you can just throw a bishop, sacrifice the bishop for a check, and then throw a rook at him for a check, and then throw the queen in for a check.
Yeah,
so
I
you
don't
can
like that. That's not as fun. Nah.
Atomic, King of the Hill.
Yeah.
What were the other ones? Racing Kings.
Mm-hmm. Although I didn't actually see Racing Kings in the.
It's in other.
Yeah, you have to just search for it.
Yeah, you can just search.
Racing Kings is pretty funny too. I played it like once a long time ago against the computer on Lee Chess. But King of the Hill would be my vote.
We can just do King of the Hill if you want and just ignore chat.
Fair enough. Or I don't want to bogart it. You guys can.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we have a system, and you guys are both like in competition to not have the horse heads. So sticking with what we have going right now, the poll probably makes the most sense. Oh, we're down to just 3 different options too. Interesting.
I hope somebody wasn't watching from the beginning and is just hearing all of the references to the horse head.
No, it makes it funny if we just keep referencing the horse head and no idea what they're talking about.
So you know that scene in The Godfather?
Oh man. Yeah. Somebody's gonna wake up with a horse in their head.
Yeah, someone gets the horse head.
Oh no.
All right, so
that's all right. It's okay because Chess Latte's never seen that movie.
I just saw a terrible movie on Amazon. It's supposed to be a mystery. It's called like Manhattan Night. It's awful, but there's like a whole story about I'm not gonna ruin it, but there's talk about a horse and
where you're building it up, where I want to watch it so much by your introduction to it.
Movie. But I just watched it last
What
night.
made you think of it? Oh, you watched it
because there's a whole story about a horse that has to do with that is very Godfather-esque in terms of like what they're talking about in the story. And it's not it's a terrible movie. Like the acting is atrocious. So
that would be good. Like if we filmed in the video, like waking up with the horse head, like like little fake horse head.
Well, it's a tight race right now between Atomic and King of the Hill.
And I don't know either of these. So what is
Atomic? Atomic is every check that you take, all the touching surrounding pieces explode. Right?
It's confusing. Whoa. Yeah, and your own piece.
That's what I'm saying. So if like you explode the king, I mean, you can.
Atomic might require Atomic like a practice round or something.
No, we're not done yet.
Because
we can do a practice round because Atomic can, like I said, can be over in like 3 moves. It's like you can scholar mate and just explode.
Yeah, you just explode.
When the game is over, when the king explodes, or when what explodes?
Yeah, when the king explodes. Yeah, you explode it.
Capturing a piece leads to an capturing a piece leads to an explosion that affects every adjacent piece. Oh, except pawns.
But King of the Hill wins, actually. So
okay, so ignore everything I'm saying.
Okay, read King of the Hill.
Okay.
Let's make sure we get the rules down.
Yeah, where was King of the Hill?
Is the objective to get to the king into the center 4 squares without getting checkmated? Is that?
I think
first
that's right.
To get their first player to get the king to the 4 central squares or checkmates the opponent wins.
Okay.
So if you can try to march your king up. That's another one. I don't know what the strategy is. Do you just try to blitz it out?
I don't know either. It's gonna be touch and go here.
I want to do commentary. I haven't done commentary first in a while. Are you up for that, Derek?
That works for me.
Do we want to do it the other way?
Or do you want? I mean,
theirs is kind of the bigger finale. Nobody cares if one of us wins. Theirs is the one with the stuff on the line. So we can,
and we should get the watch. I think.
Yeah. Let's that seems fair. So we'll play. You guys work out your strategies while we play.
All right. I'm gonna challenge Derek.
All right. So we'll just watch. We'll follow Derek. Yep.
Can you hold down the fort if I take a bathroom break real quick?
I suppose.
Okay.
I don't know. It could go wrong, but.
All right. I'm gonna mute the stream now. Mute my mic.
All right. So, challenge accepted. King of the Hill for all the marbles for the king of the Dojo Scrubs of the week. All right. So, let's see. Drew's got white. Derek's black. We're going for an Alakine for the King of the Hill. Yeah, I don't know if you should even worry about that knight or if you should just start marching that king out. It's but I like what Drew's done. I don't understand. You want to like Bong Cloud it, right? So I don't understand the knight's opening here. You want to start getting that king out. Develop that king. That's my thinking anyway. All right. Could be wrong. Let's see. They're playing this very too much, I think, like real chess. But I could. Yeah. So.
But if they bring the king to the middle and they don't trade off some pieces first.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense.
It'd be dangerous.
Could be. Yeah, if you just straight Bong Cloud it. I don't know. Yeah, you want to clear a path somehow, right? Yeah. Let's see. But I mean, I see Drew's got a path to now. He doesn't have a path. I take that back.
Yeah, because he can't be in that square with the bishop there.
Right, the bishop is in, but he is occupying the center, which seems like a decent strategy. Of course, now Derek can start to break that down. But see, here he goes, trying to trade off the bishop. I don't know. JB wants us to double Bong Cloud. Black tries to block with his pieces. Endgame. Yeah, you want to active.
Okay.
And do you want? Let's see. I don't know. Can you get it there without getting mated?
Not with queens, I don't think.
You risk it for the biscuit here is the question. All right, here we go. The march is on. Here it comes. He's going. Oh,
nervous. Yeah.
Wants to get a queen trade, and then he's a step closer to a touchdown there. Now Drew is covering both. Drew's knights are covering both D4 and E4, or D5 and E5, I should say. But they can be kicked. I don't know. I wouldn't trade queens if I was white.
If you trade queens and then push that pawn.
What if should he fork? Should he go for this like fork here with the knight? Take the queen, but bring the king a step closer. The queen covers the winning square, and he would have won a queen. I wonder if he saw that.
I wonder if he could sack right if he's right there.
Yeah, sack the queen.
Sack the queen.
Well, Drew doesn't have to take it.
Okay, but what if he brings the queen? I can't do notation upside down. What if he brings the queen to G4? Maybe
G4. Okay, check. Oh, see, he's dislodging the knight, and now he wins. He's gotta that. Oh no, the knight moves, the queen covers it. But no. Wait, what am I saying? Yeah, no. He's busted. I think he's busted.
Knight.
No, what am I saying? The pawn is covering the winning. Pawn is covering E5, or is it at D5? D5.
But wait, can he? Oh, okay.
He's trying to walk it up. He's trying to walk it up to the top square.
Yeah.
Drew hasn't moved his king though. Drew hasn't moved his king, which is concerning. He's got to like go for mate now somehow. He's got to mate him, or he's just never gonna get there. Coder, you think Hoki's dead? I don't know. He's one winner, one square away from glory. Bad chess. Yeah. Oh
no, we ran out of time.
Man, time goes fast in those games.
You flagged. Oh man, I have no man. So we don't like know what to make of that game.
We'll see.
Yeah, who is winning? I don't even think.
Here was my thought.
I did blunder. But like,
what were you gonna do? I don't know if you just. I don't know what you're gonna.
Did you think about forking the king and queen there with the knight, Drew?
I honestly, no, I didn't even get that far.
I actually thought when you moved that,
I was just about keeping protection on those center squares as much as possible. That was basically all I wanted.
Right, but I was like, because I think your queen still covered like the square, even if when the king took your knight back after you took his queen, your queen was still covering it for the moment. I don't even know if it's good or not, but like, I feel like maybe up a queen, you can, and his king out exposed, maybe you can just mate him.
So I wasn't looking at chat, but Coder, the king has to get to these squares first.
I think he's joking.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I just saw that. So I saw this. You take, and then I was gonna go here. What's the defense against that?
Well, don't trade queens.
I guess that.
Obvious. Yeah. But then you trade queens, and you're almost certainly gonna win at that point.
Probably, yeah, I think so.
You can play G4 and get that pawn.
I thought this knight was really good right there to start. So once you moved it away with a check, I thought that gave me some opportunity.
I feel like I'm definitely going to lose this. I have no idea what the strategy is.
Yeah, that was. I tried not to blitz out too fast, but I wanted to get my king out first. I thought once.
I did appreciate that you did it. Like, I really did. But I almost considered Bomb Cloud.
Well, after I made like my first moves, I was like, wait a minute, was that a Bomb Cloud idea? But you still just can't blitz it out. I don't think.
I
wasn't sure about you playing like knight f6 first move. Like, do I want to develop the king? You know, or
I was just trying to play somewhat real chess to start. I wasn't trying to think. Then, but the problem with these variants, then I was sitting there thinking, I was like, wait a minute, do I have to capture? I was starting to think there was like anti-chess stuff. I was getting, it was in my head. I was getting really confused.
How many pawns do I have? Do I have 38 pawns?
It's just not.
My pawns go.
I was seriously getting confused.
For some reason, in variant mode, I lose track of the clock. So my whole goal here is just not to like lose because of the clock.
All right, time to flag Seth for the horse head.
All right, so chat, if you haven't been following from the beginning, this next game between Seth and Amanda is the loser has to wear a horse head and do something. I mean, I forgot exactly what we need to do. So the loser has to wear a horse head.
They need to defend knights for a full minute video and talk about why knights are the best. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, the horse is. I gotta buy that stupid horse head thing.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
I said it's a cool bet, but too expensive.
No, it's like, how much is it? Like $10?
Yeah, it's like $13.
Yeah, and so this is King of the Hill. So the variant, basically, the first king to get to one of the center 4 squares wins.
JB said that the scrub who scored most is the loser. So, which is
I didn't know we were trying to get the horse head. I thought we were trying to avoid getting the horse head.
Loses.
No, I didn't score the most.
I had 3.
Oh, you flagged.
Yeah.
I thought Derek flagged. You flagged.
No, yeah. I finished with 3 points, Drew with 2, and there's a tie for 1 right now.
Tie with 1. So it's gonna go 3-2-1.
Yep.
Well, wait.
We'll find out.
Wait.
Unless you draw, that'd be crazy.
It's 3. It's gonna be 3-2-2-1. Yeah. Oh, I draw. Yeah.
Yeah, you draw in King of the Hill.
I don't think
you just can't get there. This stalemate.
I guess if there's a stalemate.
No, but how could there be?
I mean, there could be.
It would be. You would add. Yeah.
You guys would have to be playing very poorly.
Would have had to go around like the whole center.
If you guys stalemate, both of you guys are getting horse heads.
Agreed. Draw. Everybody's a loser. All right.
We all have to wear no.
Yeah.
All right.
David, Kostya, Jesse too. No.
All right. So it all comes down to this. So feel free to challenge whenever.
That's like the atomic ending, right?
All right. So I want to play King of the Hill. Gotta find it. Should have been doing it this whole time. Sorry.
No problem.
No.
So yeah, Derek, by the way, I had what I wanted going on in the beginning of that game, which was that I was trying to get like a diagonal pawn structure across the center.
Yeah.
Which kind of like blocks, like creates a bit of a center like thing for my king to maybe sneak up into it.
You were doing a good job if you were controlling the center. So that's
all right, guys. I'm leaving audio.
Okay.
Good luck.
So yeah, you were controlling the center really well. So I was starting to panic that I might have overrushed it and not thought it. So I wasn't going to be able to break through.
And then you're just like, screw it, I'll just put my king out. And then I'm like, oh, wait a second. Yeah.
All right, there they go. And they're off. So we're viewing from Seth's point of view.
We get a French. All right.
He's controlling the center. Interesting. Okay. She's going Bomb Cloud. Get it out.
Nice. I love the Bomb Cloud. Yeah, that's a great approach, I think.
And he's going for it too. They're bringing their kings out.
Mm-hmm. I think I already like his better though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, because he's got, or she could play D5 here.
There's also could be more like just lots of these variants. There's a lot of sacrificing.
Oh, what if just king up right now again too? Just push the king right here.
That was smart.
Should have pushed the king. No, don't push the pawn because now the pawn protects out that e4 square forever. So there's
but she can
space to get the king.
Or sorry, but he can push c.
That was what? Why?
I get what she's going for. Why? I don't know if that's gonna work.
How's she planning? Oh, can she play c5 later? C5 might be good.
Or just push.
Pawn takes c5.
That's that could be a tricky move. Yeah, if she played.
Yeah. I say c5. Wait, no, what?
Oh, why? You can sacrifice the queen now if he takes. Sorry, if she takes. She's in trouble. Sacrifice the queen. It's game over.
Well, no, there's two to capture.
Oh yeah,
and then there's
he can just push.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. So So that's what I originally saw. No, you can still sacrifice it if she pushes. You just take it.
Wait,
you can just take the pawn.
No, play c5 here. Oh, exactly. Oh, that's even better. Oh my god, that's great.
How is he?
What's he gonna do?
Push. I don't know.
What is he gonna do? She pushes c5 now, right? Okay, that's good. But now c5. And then c5 and then d4.
I don't know. This is tough. They got in a much more tricky situation than we did.
I like their game better than our game by a mile.
Yeah, their game has much more tricky stuff going on. Ooh.
Yes. Oh, that's nice.
You can't.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
Do you just have to drop the king?
That seems risky.
Oh, you can. Well, hold on. You can. If they trade pawns, if they trade queens, the king still can't get in.
No. Check. No. Shoot. Take with the.
Thanks for the sub, Giant Slalom.
Don't take. I think the best position is just queen to f5. I think queen f5 is the best move here.
And that's what she played.
Yep.
Do you attack the queen?
Wait. Does Seth attack the queen here?
Bring the bishop out to try to open up something.
What about g4?
G4 drops. I don't know how you break apart that center. That's tough.
But G4, and then pawn take check.
Yeah, if Amanda loses, she's gonna have to order her own horse head.
No. Seth should play G4 here. Wait, or queen takes C5. Oh,
She played what I thought,
wow.
Or he played. Sorry, I'm getting them all confused.
Yeah, you were imagining bishop D3 too.
Yeah, well, I said D3 at one point.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
This is so.
Is there a huge bet on the line? What's the bet?
So tricky.
I can't. The bet went away.
I'm trying to stay attention to this game because it's.
I don't know what the move is anymore.
Like,
so that's losing, right? You take the queen.
Why? You take the queen.
You take the queen. They can't take with the pawn because then you play D4, and you win.
You take with the queen.
Take the queen. If they take back with the pawn, it's game over.
Losing. Yep. They can't. She can't take with a pawn.
And then even.
Oh man. But what? Oh, but what about now? Wait, can you play? Okay.
Bring in the knight. Bring the knight to F3, and then you can attack the pawn with two pieces.
Honestly, material doesn't matter. That's what I'm finding out.
Yeah, no, a lot of these variants.
It doesn't really matter here.
Yeah, because, look, knight F3, and then he can't defend that pawn, and then you just take it with the queen. Yep, there it is. And then you take the pawn, and then you can play the king in. Well, I guess they can push. Does she have to try C5 or something?
C5's good. Yeah,
I think C5 might be the move then.
C5 is a great move. Although then there's queen takes E5. Oh no! Oh, that's
just take
great! Oh my God, she just won.
No, she just lost.
Won. No, she just won.
No, she didn't. She just lost.
Oh, because Queen takes.
Sacrifice the queen.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Seth sees it.
Oh wait. Yeah, no, that's lost.
I mean, she's still because she's got to play.
No, Nightblock's.
Yeah, no, because then you just take you if she doesn't take.
Yeah, now there's E4. Game over. Yep. Wow.
Wow. That was intense.
Oh my gosh, that was so intense.
Wow.
We were like trying to have like serious analysis over here because we were like, we don't know what the move is, and you guys were both playing great moves, at least from
really
our
high
point
level.
of view.
Really high level.
I was like, oh no. And then I was like, oh wait, I'm good. I'm like,
every
I
time
can win. Oh no.
There were so many times right there at the end where you guys made a move, and then one of us was like, "Oh no, that's game over." And then we're like, "Wait a minute, no, it's game over the other way." That was crazy.
And it was actually every time we said a move that was good, you guys played it like afterwards, like too, like in commentary.
Oh,
We'd be
man.
like,
Yeah,
this is the right move. And then
whether we were saying the right moves or not, you guys played a lot of the times what we thought were the best moves. So that was impressive.
That was hilarious. Just
we'll put too much money on the scrubs.
How much? 102K.
Man, and I almost flagged again. That was so close.
Oh
what was it? Oh, you're down to 15 seconds.
Oh,
Alexa
man.
just won 102K. Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
it's not all for him, though.
All right. Well, let's
25
see.
others. I see. Okay.
I will be ordering this horse hat.
She came in with the horse head, and now she's got to order it.
So
Seth, you dodged a bullet.
That means that you're going to be joining for a short bit the next week as well, because we'll host you for the first bit.
Yeah, that's either we're going to have you on again, and you have to wear the horse head the whole time, or if you record, or
yeah, have you on?
I'll just stop by. I can stop by. I can also pre-record it, but it sounds like we want to do it live. So
live is better. Live is so much better.
Yeah, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. The stakes, just the horse head stakes definitely made it a lot more intense.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm sweating.
That's good. Well,
yeah. The horse head game was way more exciting than mine and Drew's.
Well, I liked your game a lot better than ours. I thought it was a lot more just like.
So were both of your strategies to try to bring the king out early, or did you react to? I think Amanda brought your king out first, right?
I sort of reacted. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought like occupied center, and then like when she went for like the French thing, I'm like, oh yeah. Well, I was like, should I take or like no? Let's block it up. But
it was tough. Yeah, it was tough trying to decide whether it was locked up from both sides. So we were trying to figure out how one of you was going to be able to break through.
Right. I didn't know either, but I was like, I can sack at some point. She sacked first.
I mean, look, it's just a queen. It's just a queen hanging there.
So what I was looking for, and I never saw from you, Amanda, was C5. Like,
yeah, we kept talking about C5.
Would have been a great move because it puts another pawn protecting that center square.
Like right here, I think we were talking about C5 because we were worried about. We actually said F3 is a good move because you're just attacking that. Mm-hmm. So we thought you kind of had to play C5 there to be able to defend D4 in the end.
Did you consider C5 at all during the game?
I did not. I just threw all my pieces toward the middle.
Okay.
The people wanted a bomb cloud, so
you gave the people what they wanted.
I'm big. That's what I'm here for, is to give the people what they wanted. So that was not a strategic decision.
So if we have time, if you guys all want to, we could do a round or two of Bughouse to close out.
That's all on Derek, I think.
I have a feeling I should probably bail because I know one kid is going to be waking up probably again, and it is Mother's Day.
It is Mother's Day. That's true.
I tried to keep my mic muted during the meltdown that was happening, I think during bedtime, so it wasn't too loud, but I've already heard one meltdown, and my wife poked her head in the door and says, "Do not wake them up." So
did you guys, you should have heard, during the match, I guess on the VOD it didn't sound clear, but we mentioned it. But like during the match this morning, Charlie's like losing his mind, and his wife goes, Kevin, that's like the kids are trying to sleep.
I'm gonna have to go back and find that in the VOD.
On Mother's Day.
I was like, come on, Charlie, your kids. And he's like, I'm their father. I get to.
That's hilarious.
So so next week we'll have Amanda on first thing, and
if you're around next Sunday, same time, we got to have you back with the horse head. Hopefully, have Amazon Prime and it comes in time.
I'll drop by and then sneak back out to
also, you should come back and do a proper episode as well.
One day. But you have to spread it around because there's so many people here, so many scrubs in the dojo.
So many scrubs in the world.
It's an ever-growing list of scrubs too.
Next week, and I think I've talked with several people, and we'll see who come.
You two have been the party organizer, so you guys have been the one communicating, getting all the guests on. So reach out to any of us at any point if you're interested in coming on. Otherwise, we'll loop back and start having the same people back on. As long as they had fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, thank you guys so much for having me. And I just saw in chat, Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers who are watching.
Yep. Happy Mother's
Day, everyone.
Happy Mother's Day.
I know there's not a lot of mothers watching, but happy Mother's Day to your mothers as well.
That's true. All of your mothers.
To you and your mothers. Happy Mother's Day.
All right. Have a good night, Dojo family.
Bye, everyone.